vacant, I've taken care of. So continue doing that, I'm gonna put a fence up, put flowers and bushes out front, and, just use, the neighborhood.
Okay, so, this is right next door, you say
Right
each
next
partial,
door.
how many partials do you got?
I only have the one next door to me.
Okay,
but
so
there's
it's not
several- There's several on my street that I do take care of.
Okay, so we talking about the one next door, okay. Alright, where's Miss Geraldine, that's you? Geraldine?
Terrence.
Terrence, okay. Okay, so, she could make it? Okay, so you is representing her, and you
Our
saying the
household.
same?
We're married,
Okay.
for 31 years.
Okay,
So
alright.
yes,
So,
I'm her, she's me.
okay, congratulations, okay, all that good stuff, okay? So, I would love to move this, so we can get the.
Point of order.
Point of order, this is a first read because it was no
Right.
meeting,
Right.
December sixth, so this is a first
Well,
read.
you gonna have to come back, see how we're trying to get this. I'm trying to let y'all be happy now. All right, so you fine, tell me don't get mad at you, tell her you tried.
This is unbelievable.
Tell her you
The
tried.
level of ignorance of this woman, Juanita Gali, is appalling. It is pathetic.
It's the first read.
I know, this is the day.
Absolutely pathetic.
Like the last 3 years.
Her level of
Okay,
ignorance.
all right.
Since he's been here now,
And I was here then.
and he's there,
Till
he
y'all
has
had-
to
you can ask
it now. That's my question.
Will you,
Everybody cannot speak,
okay,
please.
so what I'm saying to you, if you come back one more time, then that'd be the
For
second
the
read.
third time?
Well, hey, you want the next door neighbor. Okay, so when you come back, excuse me. So, when you come back, we will deal with all this situation for you and your wife, okay? All right, tell her, hang on in there.
All right, y'all have a nice evening.
All
All right.
We go to the first read.
Disposition, resolution 76
Excuse me, I'm sorry. Cause I got last minute on this one, and some way I can find out about the meeting beforehand, but I found out today about 2:00. Yesterday.
It'll be on the agenda at the next regular council meeting next
Okay,
month.
I don't know when that is.
Next month.
But I didn't know this
The
one,
first
I
Tuesday,
didn't know this was that.
the first
Okay.
Tuesday.
Okay, and I know this,
6:30.
it's not the first Tuesday, I don't think so.
This is the
No,
last.
this is the last January.
Everything's out of order?
Yeah, so we
This
can,
is the
so we can
third
give you the
Tuesday.
information that you need.
I'll step out the way and I'll send it.
Okay.
Resolution 01-23, a resolution authorizing the mayor and directing the mayor to do all things necessary to participate in the Power a Clean Future Ohio PCFO program to develop and implement clean energy and climate solutions using free resources such as access to technical assistance team provided for its community members. Requested by Mayor Brandon L. King, sponsored by Councilman Nathaniel Martin, first read, January 17, 2023. Madam President.
First of all, I need to recognize that the mayor and the law director returned to the meeting about 30 minutes ago. Councilor Martin, this
Yes.
legislation bears your name. What is your pleasure?
Yes, Madam Chairman, I sponsor resolution 0123 and move for its adoption.
This is the first read, sir.
This is
The first read,
Yeah. Can you tell us about this
yeah, I
project?
can give you some background.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be kind of brief. Power a Clean Future Ohio is a diverse coalition engaging with cities and local governments across the state of Ohio to build and clean the future of our community. Power a Clean Future Ohio is empowering local leaders with tools and resources to create or maintain progress toward carbon reduction plans and implement them in ways that are achievable, measurable, equitable, and economical. These tools and resources come at no cost to the communities. The coalition understands communities often do not have adequate staff, technical, or financial support to pursue sustainability, energy efficiency, and clean energy initiatives that they know will benefit all their communities. FO has been intentionally designed to help and address these gaps. A few more sentences. Power a Clean Future Ohio works with local leaders to develop and implement proven climate solutions in areas of clean energy, energy efficiency, transportation, electrification, and land use. That's Power Clean. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Are there any questions?
Yeah, we live in a state that has just declared natural gas, a fossil fuel, to be green. Therefore, my trust in organizations that say they're talking about climate is minimal. I would love to have a presentation by this organization before we, consider voting on it.
The presentation that the counselor is requesting is suitable and can be done in the general services meeting.
I'll do that, but I need to withdraw my motion to act on this. So I'll withdraw my motion.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Now, I'll check with the clerk to come up with a time to have it get them out.
Order, it was on first read, so there
Yeah.
was no motion for this.
Yeah, I withdrew the motion.
Okay, there's no
There wasn't
motion
no
for
motion,
it,
it's
so it's on
already-
first read.
all
Are
right,
you referring
okay.
this back to the
Yeah.
committee as a disposition?
Yes, I'm referring it back.
Thank you.
Madam President, I would like to move at this point that we waive the 24-hour rule.
For what reason?
I would like to, place on the agenda a resolution charging Councilor Nathaniel Martin with gross misconduct and malfeasance in office. And that provides him with an opportunity to be heard.
Are you serious?
And I'll read this,
You can't be serious right now.
record at this point in time. Whereas pursuant to section 99 of the Charter of East Point, the council may expel any member for gross misconduct or malfeasance in or disqualification for office, or for conviction of a crime involving moral turpitude while in office. Provided, however, that such expulsion shall not take place without the concurrence of 4 members, nor until the delinquent member shall have been notified of the charge against him.
Now you get to see her scheming up close and personal. Scheming, conniving, duplicitous, lying.
Gross misconduct and malfeasance in office. 1. A video recording of Councilor Martin publicly admitting to paying $1,000 in postage, he charged to the city council's postage meter to mail his re-election campaign literature. 2. An envelope Councilor Martin caused to be stamped and used to mail his campaign re-election message. 3. The campaign correspondence Councilor Martin caused to be placed in an envelope and mailed to East Cleveland voters at the city's expense. 4. We have an image of gift bags Councilor Martin received from the city business owner, DPI, as an unreported in-kind gift that he distributed with his business card. 5. A letter Councilor Martin signed without council approval and forwarded to county officials that supported DPI's purchase of and planned uses for a former county property. Councilor Martin signed this letter after receiving over 25 gift bags from DPI. 6. Copies of Councilor Martin's most current campaign finance reports that do not identify his collection and payment of $1,000 in postage to mail his campaign correspondence. Point of order. 7.
Point of order, point of
Ain't no
order.
point of, she's in the middle of
Hey,
it.
hold on 1 second.
You hold it 1
Point
second. This is a regular council meeting. There is
Say
a
something,
motion on the floor.
Say something,
We
say.
will have to hear the motion. Thank you.
This is the personnel
You
manager.
waited 24 hours.
Wait a minute, I'm gonna stand up.
Please. Oh my God.
You are out
God.
of order.
Yeah, but
Oh
this is
my
not true. I have my
Here we go,
name.
y'all.
This is a personnel matter, not in
Here
front
we
of
go.
the people trying to make you look bad, that all y'all been trying to do for over a year.
This is a
Okay,
public
go ahead.
meeting,
All
sir.
right.
No, it should be an
No.
executive session.
It's-
No,
Right.
Right, yes, it should
this
be.
is a legal, take action
action cannot be heard in executive session. This is an action against a public official, ladies and
Public.
gentlemen. And as a result, it is the law of the state of this Ohio that this be heard at this time according to what they have already done.
Violates the charter.
Okay, go ahead.
Copies of public records showing that Councilor Martin, after a majority of council voted to remove him from the presidency, continued to hold himself out as the president of the legislative authority to appoint an unqualified resident to the Ward 3 council seat. Council lawfully appointed another qualified resident to hold. 8, also included are affidavits from Mariah Crenshaw regarding Councilor Martin's lack of adequate oversight of the East Cleveland Police Department during his decades on the East Cleveland City Council's Health and Safety Committee, during which 9 current and former East Cleveland police officers, including former Chief Scott Gardner, were indicted. And the Cleveland NAACP referred the East Cleveland Police to the Department of Justice. In 2022, Councilor Martin, along with other members of the Health and Safety Committee at that time, wrote a letter of support for then Chief Gardner. Whereas the evidence described above demonstrates Councilor Martin's gross misconduct and malfeasance in
How? No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Councilors accused of misconduct and malfeasance in office to be given an opportunity to be heard. Now therefore be it resolved that the council does hereby charge Councilor Martin with misconduct and
Oh
malfeasance
my
in
God.
office, and has scheduled a public hearing for January 31st, 2023 at 6:30 p.m. that will also provide the municipal legislators with an opportunity to be heard and to present evidence and witnesses in his defense. I move that we place this on the agenda.
Oh my God.
It's
Really?
been moved in second.
Really?
That this resolution be placed on the agenda. Is there any discussion?
Yeah, I have some discussion. Number one,
Let it, please, let him be heard.
thank you. This is not true, but I know what's going on here. Certain individuals been trying to mess with me for over a year.
Name 'em.
Over a year. On the 31st, I will deal with this situation. None of this is true. It's political.
Mm-hmm.
It's very political.
And evil.
That's what it is.
Vindictive. Vindictive.
Is there any other discussion? Hearing none,
Evil, false, vindictive. It's incredible. Just incredible. I'm so ready to interview you.
this legislation has technically no number. I think the number may be 0320. This is a temporary assigned number. At the point this legislation is placed on the agenda, the number will become permanent if it's correct. So I have to check first.
Madam President, Resolution 03-23, a resolution charging Councilman Nathaniel Martin with gross misconduct and malfeasance in office, and scheduling a hearing that provides him an opportunity to be heard. Madam President,
Call the roll.
Councilman Martin,
Yeah. Yeah.
Councilor
I'm all right.
Yali,
I'm all right. I know I am. Okay.
Councilor Bahoyat,
Yay.
Councilor Shabazz,
Yay.
Councilor Stevens.
Yeah.
Madam
The
President,
legislation has passed.
Yeah.
no, legislation is not.
24-hour rule.
Now it's on the agenda.
So at this point in time, I would move that we adopt temporary resolution, temporary number
And,
03-23.
point of clarification between Mr. Chief Shabazz and Mark McLean. Legally, the chief, we haven't established whether he's really on council.
Right.
My
Exactly.
understanding from my charter, Mark McLean, so that needs to be worked out before we even have the meeting on the 30th. So I'm looking forward to it.
Wow.
Sir, if you
Right.
have, and I wanna advise everybody that's here tomorrow, the Board of Elections will determine who the appointed official is for the board, for the East Cleveland City Council.
What is it?
And any other.
What's the board of election got to do with us?
In the state, in the in
Because they know
county,
the charter,
that
like we know it.
went through the same process or
You don't know
similar
the
process,
charter.
but it's-
You do not know the charter.
This is not an election, this is
Yeah.
not your right man,
Madam-
the board of election has no jurisdiction. Has no authority. They can't-
You're not banging that gavel. Stop banging the
And you
gavel.
have a fight in this, so we would love for you to stay out of it.
Jesus Christ.
The board of election has
Y'all-
no jurisdiction
We have a motion on
on
the
an
floor.
appointment.
We have a motion on the floor.
When Devin Branch and
We
when.
have a motion on the floor. I need a second.
Okay.
Second.
He started.
God help
And,
us.
and
Second for what?
These imbeciles.
The previous one was to put it on the agenda. This one is to pass it. So we have a motion and a second.
Second.
So on what agenda is it going?
on this agenda.
Just-
What are you passing?
We already waived the 24-hour rule. We already put
Being,
it
this
on-
document is being added to today's agenda
Agenda. First reading.
as a first read.
No, it's not.
Well, as an investigation.
As an investigation.
Right, but I have a right to
An
respond.
investigation date for him to respond is January 31st, 2023 at 6:30 PM. Can we call the roll to place this on the agenda?
Councilman Martin.
What are we doing now?
We're gonna
Who knows?
pass it.
What are we doing now?
Can you
This
repeat the
is a
motion?
resolution charging Councilman Nathaniel Martin with gross misconduct and malfeasance.
Gross
in office and
misconduct?
scheduling a hearing. This is the motion. that
How is this gross misconduct?
provides him with an opportunity.
Okay.
They're just bringing up creating charges almost out of thin air. Spurious, ridiculous charges.
Connected to resolution, temporary resolution.
Beyond frivolous.
23 a resolution charging Councilman Nathaniel Martin with gross misconduct and malfeasance in office and scheduling a hearing that provides him an opportunity to respond. Madam President,
Call the roll.
Council Martin,
What am I voting on?
a motion to place this on the agenda so you can be heard. A motion to vote on this so you can be heard at the meeting.
On the 31st?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Council Jolly,
Yeah.
Councilor Caholia,
Yay.
Councilor Shabazz,
Yeah.
Councilor Seaver.
Yeah.
And I now have some items to provide to Councilor Martin.
Jesus Christ.
This is a copy of your campaign finance records. There are 3 dates on there. October 18th, 2021, November 15th, 2021, December 6th, 2021. This is a copy of the affidavit from Mariah Crenshaw.
Oh my God.
Who is Mariah Crenshaw?
I knew it.
She's
I
concerned
knew it.
about your oversight.
Is she in East Cleveland?
No.
No, so this is irrelevant. Go ahead.
It
Go
was
ahead.
brought
She's
in-
not
it
in
was
East
brought in
Cleveland.
court.
She's running your street.
Can
Go
we
ahead.
get,
Right.
can we
Okay,
get through the
continue.
process, please?
Continue.
Okay, these are photos.
This is where they get all this evil garbage from people like Mariah Crenshaw, Justin Anderson, like evil puppet masters, no puppet imbeciles, puppet dimwits who think they know the law but are actually using the law to harass in any way possible.
At the June 2020
to harass, tie up,
Democratic Club meeting. Given
falsely
to you
accuse.
by the owners
That's what
of
Mariah
the
Crenshaw
club,
does
that
with
you
whatever
then
legal
gave to
knowledge she
members of the
has.
Democratic Club with your business card, your city business card. There's also a copy of the letter that you signed to the county council regarding the sale of the building to them. And there's also a statement from them.
Well, let me respond to this if I can. I have a right to speak to any business person.
Mm-hmm.
So nothing's wrong with this. That's what I'm looking forward to my day. If I write a letter and I feel strongly about it, I have that right to do that. I just want the people to know that they would love to get me off this council because I know too much.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very wise. Okay. I can, when I have my day, when my attorney will be here, we'll handle the situation. You know, this undermining thing and this whole mentality lately with the group. It's got to change. Thank you.
And this is also a letter regarding fundraising for an organization that has business coming before the city.
Okay, you know what?
Martin.
I'm gonna respond to this too because this is a group that I'm working with. It's called the East Side Citizens Empowerment Foundation. Nothing from the city has been involved. And, you know, it's amazing. This is a 501c3, a thing I put together, 501c3. So I'm all right with that. I'll have my day, and I will be back. I'm all right with it. Thank you. But this political stuff, it's got to stop.
Ladies and gentlemen, I take this matter very seriously, and I'm gonna ask that when you come to this podium this evening to respond, that you respond professionally. We don't need any more drama. With that, I'll call for remarks of the public. 3-minute limit, please.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Legislation,
Name and address, sir.
my name is still the same. Resolution 71, 56. In reference,
Jesus Christ. Oh, man.
okay. What was this money you talked about? That's the first one. It was allocated. If the money was allocated for rent, that's what it has to be spent for. It can't be spent for anything else. And that's federal, that has landed council as well as mayors in jail. Spending money, and what have you, and they come back and check. Not only the state as well as the council. I'm speaking from what I know, not from what I think. Whatever money is allocated, that's what it's to be spent on. Unless you contact them and ask them, can you spend it on something else? And they say, no, that's what it was allocated for, that's what you have to spend it for. Not for what you want to spend it for. So you can take that to the bank.
Oh,
Not to the bank, we ain't got nothing.
oh my
And
God.
the one here in reference to the table, the young man has been here time and time again. You don't have to table that so that first read, or put it on first read. You could pass it tonight. You have the authority to do that.
No, you don't. You can't pass land stuff as an emergency.
I think I got the floor right now. you need to be quiet.
I know
Don't
that's
speak.
right.
Ooh, wait.
I'm just a contractor.
Where do we stand?
I have the floor.
Everyone,
so give me some
I
respect.
stated that if you interrupt this audio, I'm gonna ask you to leave, so please stop. I can't hear on the audio for you outbursts. Stop that, that's unprofessional and immature. Sir, you got 30 seconds of this.
Madhouse.
Anyway, council has the authority to pass it tonight. We could have passed it tonight. We don't have to put it on the first reading. And we have done that too many times. We passed legislation to that. As the young man said, he's been here 3 or 4 times. Now, why does he have to come back again and again and again? Could have passed it tonight. There are some other things.
Well, you got 30 seconds.
Thank you. There were some other things that were discussed here in reference to, and I just want to say this. The commission spoke today, they spoke well. Council, finance director, mayor need to work together and moving this city forward and get out of this nitpicking and all this, I don't like it. You're not here to like this person or that person. You're here to do a job and a job for the city, not your own personal business. You're here to take care of the business of the city. And so it works and the council can't do their job if the finance director doesn't be here to answer questions that they need to be answered. He needs to be here for the finance, the law director, the finance director shall be here at all meetings.
That's your time, sir. Thank you.
You don't have